Hey, look, we're back. And where we last left off, we had. Well, Beat was kind of losing the plot, where she's pushing so hard for an album that she's kind of pushing away her bands. Let's hope that doesn't lead to any issues in the long run, but it feels like it might. So, what's going on in the video game industry? Oh, you know what's happening in the video game industry? The Mario movie. So, if you don't want spoilers for a trailer for the Mario movie, or a poster for the Mario movie, more importantly, skip to this timestamp right here so that you don't get spoiled if you somehow manage to dodge it. So, Nintendo has, for some reason, spoiled a major thing for the plot of the next Mario movie, Mario Galaxy, right? Mario Galaxy, they showed a bunch of Mario characters that we kind of expected. We saw Bowser Jr. in the first trailer and Rosalina, makes sense. We saw Bowser Jr. also using his paintbrush and going into Shadow Mario, makes sense. However, they haven't shown it in a trailer. Oh, they've announced that Donald Glover's going to be Yoshi, but we knew Yoshi was going to appear. We didn't know it was going to be Donald Glover. But in one of their posters, they revealed a character that no one was expecting in Fox McCloud. They are adding Star Fox to the Mario movie. To which everyone and their mother was like, you guys remember that you own Star Fox? For frame of reference, we haven't had a Star Fox game, technically. Okay, we haven't had a new entry into Star Fox since 2016, and that, technically 17, and that was just a remake of the 64 Star Fox yet again. And prior to that, we haven't had a new entry that advanced the story of Star Fox since 2006. There will unironically be a lot of kids watching this movie for the first time and seeing Star Fox for the first time and having never played any of its games and not even knowing who this character is. But there's gonna be a bunch of millennials and millennial parents who are like, oh shit, is that Star Fox? When was the last time you had a new game? Oh, 2016. What was the last time you had a game that advanced the plot? 2006. That was Star Fox Command. That was the game that had like 8 different endings depending on your choices throughout the game. And introduced like a couple of new characters like Dash, who is the grandson of the big bad of 64 of Andross. One of the endings, several of the endings actually, has Slippy going and having like 7 kids with his wife. You also have some like bad endings, quote unquote, where like Fox loses out on his love with Crystal because he's so devoted to the job. So there's one where she joins Star Wolf instead and ends up with Panther, and they become like the heroes on par with Star Fox. But people are like unwilling to like give her a chance because she did betray Fox. There is the ending where, and then she becomes like a mercenary named Cursed. There's an ending where she goes and sets up a team with the girl members like Kat. There's an ending where I think Fox dies and Falco takes over. But he also goes into a really dark place and eventually reconnects with Kat. There's an ending where Star Fox dissolves because Fox loves Crystal, and eventually Peppy becomes the new commander of Corneria. Their kid becomes the new Fox, and he gets one of Slippy's 7 children, mind you, Peppy's granddaughter, and it has Falco becoming the new Peppy of the team. And that new character, Dash, goes evil, just like his grandfather. And then there's one where Crystal just fully abandons his ass, and they become G1 Pricks drivers. Unironically, apparently, Star Fox and Captain Falco are in the same universe. They're just kind of like right over there, we just don't see them. But yeah, we're getting Star Fox in the next Super Mario movie. I really should have they should have held that off. So you know how in like this, when the last Spider-Man movie came out, they didn't reveal you were getting all 3 Spider-Man, but it was kind of obvious. They didn't need to reveal we're getting Star Fox, but we'll see how that goes. Either way, let's continue with this. They really blew their load early there. Episode 5. All there is to it. Alright, almost got this. Hang on one sec. I don't fully trust Penny. She seems almost Triple H-y. There it is. Someday teach me that. Surprised you didn't already. You think? How the hell have you gotten by? Luck, mostly. Some smashed windows, doors, lots of stolen keys. Oh, okay, sure. One day I'll teach you. It's not that hard. Alright, so, if I remember correctly, all the elevators in this building have electronic locks, keycard stuff. Each keycard is only approved for a specific subset of floors and rooms. So, we make it as far as we can, then we look for another. And then we make it to the top. And at the top, there's a computer system up there that controls all harm systems. We smash that thing up there. I think people should be allowed to play music, but I don't feel like the average person can take on the silence. This doesn't seem like the best idea, Beat. And we get the keycards by. I mean, we don't do it quietly. We're past that. That's why we're here. Besides, everyone here is a cop. Do you really care? Yeah, point. But what if we get swarmed? Blaze of Glory? I'd rather stay alive. Kidding. Look, don't worry. If we do this right, we'll be fine. Security isn't going to be too tight yet. PC isn't going to be a ground floor break. Well, maybe not him. Shit. Beat, that's one of the division leads. Oh, I know. Uh-oh. We met, actually. Hey, Toothpaste Cop. Oh, it's you? How'd you even get in? Door got unlocked. This is an extremely restricted area. You're going to be under arrest even if you weren't wanted. I won't say this twice. Put your hands where I can see them. Sure, that's what you want. Oh, no! Wait, no! Crest, we don't have to do this, buddy. Oh my! Oh, they Family Guy'd his ass! They Family Guy'd him! Oh no! He doesn't have hands! This will get us far, right? It will get you far. Oh no! I almost feel bad for the guy. Don't. He does the same to you. Regardless, no time to waste, so let's get... Oh, I feel kind of bad! I feel kind of bad! Nothing there. He was just doing his job! I still don't feel that's a good idea to... Ooh. I like the layout of this room. Penny, what are these? Oh, no. No. Don't touch. Sorry. The problem with the silence, as always, is that I can't think my way around a thing that changes when I think about it. No matter what I do, I'm gonna change what the thing is by being there. Which means, again, no way to punch through the hole. The wave always collapses. Any idea what this is talking about? There's more important things to worry about right now. Is there? I feel like you're trying to double agent or triple agent me, man. Feels like you're trying to go full anarchy. Alright, let's see how much they actually trust the big guy. Enough to ride to all the way. Beautiful. Oh, I feel kind of really bad about beating his ass. Like, unironically. Like, all things considered, he's not the worst person. Only bad news is that all the way up this elevator is only halfway. We need to swap to another ride on floor 50. Sounds easy. Wait, this building has 100 floors? Right? Tallest building in the... That's nuts! That's almost 2/3 of a... Burj Khalifa. A what? Tallest building in the world. No, it's not. I've never heard of it. Really? I'm pretty sure of this. I think beats Harm Tower. Burj Khalifa? Where's that? Is that in Dubai? It's, of course it's in fucking Dubai. Why wouldn't it be? It's $60 just to see tickets to the place? God damn. Taipei. China, 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 China. Well, that's kind of fucked up. Off topic. Um, it's Taiwan, China, China, China. One of the World Trade Centers, NYC, Seoul, China, Saudi Arabia, China, Dubai. If anyone wanted to know. Anyway. Also, am I not from this world? Anyway, that's up forward. Oh, hi. Report to the crest. Eyes on suspect. Someone should hit that guy harder. God damn it. Any way around? No, we can't go back. Train's already moving. Let's build some track then. Does anyone else feel like Penny's playing me? Or just me? Alright, we're good. Penny? Penny? Never mind, we're not good. Chris must have disabled the main elevators completely. Wrestling smart move. What now? We can't just sit around and wait to get caught. Try some other doors. Maybe that one outside. Bioacoustics. Cargo elevators aren't on the main line. If we find one, we can keep moving. How would you know that? Nothing. He doesn't have any access? Access to, sheesh, you think they'd have given their head of ground to higher security clearance. Okay, stick to the plan. We either need to find a keycard marked Zeta Zeta, or we find another door out here. I'm sure someone must have left their badge lying around. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Or no, it's from whatever this is. Oh, wow. Safranzo. Oh, that's whoever this is. Why don't we give yourself amnesia? Well, Safranzo, thanks for the question. If I did that, I wouldn't remember what I was looking at in the first place. I wouldn't know why it was important, so it wouldn't matter. Also, no method of inducing amnesia previously known, or that I could come up with, would leave me intact. I like being intact. There. I won't lie, I can feel myself hesitating a bit, a small bit. If I had a weaker stomach, if I was a different kind of person, if. The research has finally borne out a thing that I've felt to be true for a while. Oh, sorry. Just making sure that's, yeah. But could only scratch at proving, which is that research itself is dangerous. The second you realize what it's telling you, you realize that listening to it is a problem. Oh, so it's a, cognito hazard. You know, omelets and eggs and pain gains and free lunches. I don't know. The train is already moving. What would happen if enough people remember something that didn't? That's not grammatically correct, I think. Oh, so is there like a... So maybe I am from this world, but there's just a hard wipe? Also, I like that they're adding more beats to the music as we go. Servicing nothing today. This door being broken isn't anything new from the looks of things. Shit. Aren't doors like this supposed to open in emergencies? What if there's a fire? Everyone dies, I guess. Seriously? What are the chances someone unauthorized could get in here in the first place? Well, no, what about getting out in case of a fire? Touché. Speaking of security risk, finally another lucky break. Trill. Guess you're used to this. What? Breaking into stuff with stolen keys. Psychoacoustics. I can't jump right now. Door's open. Alright. Through here. Hurry, hurry. What's that at the end of the hallway? What the hell is this? You gotta keep moving. Penny, aren't you shipping and receiving? That's our way out. No, I'm interested in this. What the hell is this? Wait, Penny. There's a button here. This is such a bad idea. They should like negative psychoacoustic density waveform. That. Finally. What are your fists made of anyway? Press? Because you really hated being a maid. Oh. What even is this shit? It's not good. Oh god, I don't feel very myself. I need to... Where's... This isn't... This can't... What the hell did Safranzo do? I have to. Oh, bye, Chris. Shit. Okay, Penny's waiting for me. Maybe I wasn't supposed to touch that. Also, God, I hate allergy season. I have been struggling to breathe all week. You're right behind me. What happened? Chris showed up. Shit, really? We have to move then. I don't really think it'll be a problem. He saw something in there that freaked him out and ran the other way. Saw what? The thing we ran past? Did you get a good look at it? It freaked me out. Frankly, I've been too focused on the other things. Like this console. What are we dealing with? So, thankfully, I'm totally in. The handles are handled. Unfortunately, the cargo elevator shuts off if nobody's, well, handling for whatever reason. This is a two-step process. You have to ride solo while I keep my finger on the button. Once you hit the top, you get me there. So, easy. Straight shot, right? As straight as we can get. I've got this. Go. Alright, if you say so. Ready? Ready. There goes nothing. How tall is this thing? Hey, long-time listener, first-time caller. Nice to hear from you. Almost surprised this intercom even works. This stuff got neglected. Hopefully not too neglected. So there's not gonna fall or... Oh no, the elevators are fine. I'm just talking about the controls, the infrastructure. We're trying to automate all these processes, as if taking people out of the walls will remove skeletons from the closet. Oh, shit. Shit, what, Penny? We're on you. You have seconds. And they have guns. What are... Yeah, I know. Hold on. I really don't have anything to hold on to, Penny. What am I supposed to do? You know, the masters we've been working on. Why does that matter right now? They burned up the studio. Not all of them, did I kept a few of them with me. I saved some of them. Some of them stuff I had lying around. Some of the stuff we recorded. There you are. What's up, DC? I knew you were reckless. I didn't think you were stupid. God, what do you think you're gonna accomplish? Do you think you're just gonna let you walk away from this? Oh, you didn't forget about us, did you? She wouldn't. She couldn't. I bet she's always thinking about us. And you're all alone this time. Nobody's throw at us. Ooh! That's the smartest thing that we've got. Home court advantage. It's a long way down, kid. I hate to see you fall. Penny, you got a plan. Now would be a great time for it. Penny? Who the hell's Penny? Wait, sis. Did you hear that? Penny, what is... This won't end well. Promise?
Welcome back.
That's evil.
Comfortably relaxed. Use a light snap. This is the secret. Strike with a firm hand. Less effort than almost anything else you do all day. Now study your fingers. Left hand. Right hand. How is that?
I'm feeling it.
You kept up with me. You are now.
I have no idea what this kind of music is called.
Speed and skill, of course, come with practice. And I'm sure you are finding it easier than you would ever have believed possible. If not, stop the record quickly and take time to correct any weaknesses which develop. Now rock your arm to the side your arm. How's your posture? How's your posture? 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be sitting up straight. Without stiffness. Congratulations.
Favorite song of the fucking game. Holy shit, that's good. Oh my god. You did that live? Well, I had to leave the masters behind. I didn't have time to. That's the only time it'll ever. That was incredible. Thanks, Pete. You should be near the top. Don't forget to hit the console and let me up there. Yep. Oh my god, that is my favorite song in the goddamn game. Alright. Shit, I need to add that to my playlist. Fancy seeing you here. So now what? Through there. We're close. That was such a bop! I wonder why I can't jump in here. Is that grass? Holy shit, I've been so stupid. I've been so dumb. It's so obvious that I'd be fired for not thinking about it if I wasn't my own boss. Okay. The problem has been that thinking about things changes the thing. So because in thinking about the thing, I'm filling the space with something. So the thing becomes the something, the shape around the space vanishes. The solution is simple, it becomes idiotic. It sounds like toy philosophy. You make the space think about itself. Oh, so we're working on, what's it called? The SCP where, that's just a giant deer. That's a deer god. Is it 2845? Yeah, SCP-2845. That's just a godlike deer, and we trick it into thinking it's harmless by creating its concepts. What the hell does that even mean, right? Big, huge, stupid pause for effect. Sure, okay. If you could get a silence to self-reinforce, it wouldn't matter what I projected into it. It wouldn't matter that anyone projected into it. And then I could finally break it open. And then maybe I can see what's on the other side. The other side of what? what the hell? Wait, no! Yeah! Woo! How'd I do that? Damn it! Oh, yeah! What the fuck?
This is as far as we go.
Shit. Really?
Really.
I wonder if there's
Hey, wait. Check this out.
What's up?
Do you know what this is?
I do not.
You know what's cool about this? That's actually the real moment in time.
What?
This is literally a time machine. Or maybe a wormhole. A window.
Penny, slow down. What the hell are you
Don't
talking
get
about?
excited about it. It can't change anything. Not on its own or anything like that. It's not... You can't travel with it. It's not a car. It's barely a television. But it's real. Trust me, it's real. That's it, in front of us.
What's real? What do you mean?
Explain.
Oh, I can't believe I'm... Okay, keep up. Have you ever gotten stuck on something? Just thought about it over and over. Can't let a thing go? Every moment in time that has people in it has someone who can't let it go, even in a small way. What you're looking at is a moment in time nobody has moved past. The sum total of everyone's emotional recollection.
What? How does that even work? How do you know this?
That's a cool question with a cool answer. This'll hurt.
What?
These things are fundamentally radioactive. Radioactive means that... Oh, don't give me that look. You're not gonna get skin cancer or whatever. I don't even think you're capable of that. Besides, it's not that kind of radiation. Let me know how this feels.
Yup. There it goes. There it fucking goes.
God, finally.
Yeah.
Something has been wrong for a long time. I'm sure you felt it too. Maybe you had no words for it. Honestly, and I'm being very vulnerable with you now to admit this, I even had no words for it. Oh, you can't. Even if you could move it all, it's already locked. There's no point. I actually like you, you know? Not at first, of course. When you showed up for the first time, it was a bit irritating. I was trying to get somewhere, and here was this big, fat, stupid monkey wrench. But you fascinated me for the very reason you look like you're in so much pain right now. The first time you complained about the dampeners. That surprised me. People don't do that. Nobody does that. It's supposed to be completely invisible.
Did you fake being a DJ too?
Oh, come on, give me credit. I'm great at DJing. I wasn't lying to you at all. Why would I?
Because lying is your job. You're... what? You're an undercover cop?
Is that what you think? No, I'm not. I'm more of... Well, I don't actually have a formal title. More of a specialist, I guess. Consultant? Special consultant? Person in charge of R&D? Oh, whatever. I didn't interview for this. I didn't have to. I made the job. No, I wasn't lying to you. No. No. Not about any of the important stuff, at least. As I was saying, I'm actually a huge fan of the band. I love you guys, you know? I'm probably your biggest fan. Definitely am. You're so bold. You didn't give a shit. Not about anyone. I respect that. It made me realize something. Rest has become boring. That's the bitch of it. She's too safe, she's too slow, she's too afraid of breaking things and hurting people. Not like you. Not like me. Do you know what happened after you escaped? Oh, it wasn't pretty, baby.
Give me a second. Is penny a music term? A A penny whistle is a simple six-holed instrument popular in British, Irish, and American folk music, historically called costing a penny. It's a type of affordable duck flute, often made of metal and prominent in folk and traditional classic lore. Why is it called a penny whistle? Because it was incredibly affordable.
All I wanted was to see what would happen in a space like that. An emotional pressure cooker. Maybe, I thought, if I got all the dominoes moving just the right way, I could get somewhere big. Somewhere I never got before in all of the experiments I've run. So, yeah, you coming in made me upset. Oh, but thank God you did. I couldn't have dreamed of it going as big as it did there. You put so many people in danger. Not just you, not just that stupid little girl, not just the superstar kids. Everyone. It's inspiring. The more you've done, the energy you put into the world just wants to feed itself, Beat. And I know that because there's nothing special about me. Nothing I'm doing or wearing or anything that makes me more equipped to deal with a big, scary machine I just turned on. Maybe you recognize it. Beat, do you know what the silents are?
No, I just still don't.
Whatever you thought in your head is wrong. I'm the only one who actually does know. I've been studying them. I've been paying attention. That's why all of this exists. It paid for everything. It did everything. I did this. Everything. But it's nothing special about me. It's all them. I was just the only person to notice. They're not monsters. They're not ghosts. They're not anything, Beat. They're literally nothing. They are holes in the world. And you are almost the same. That's weird, right? A 99% match. No other person, no animal, no tree or whatever. Nothing else is this close. Nothing else has been above 30% of the match. That 30% is a literal black hole at the center of our galaxy. And you are 99%. You are basically the same. You are literally almost nothing. But you know what's much more interesting to me than this 99% match? It's this, the something part. The only part of you that actually exists. What is that? I want to find out.
Oh, bye.
Like I said, I didn't lie to you about anything important. You already know I'm a really good DJ. How could I fake that? But here's the music I really like.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Everyone thinks music creates these things. Some people think music sounds these things.
not my vibe.
Trick of the light. It's less tangible than the moon bouncing off of my window.
My brother might like this kind of music though.
I don't know what part of you is doing here. But I have a feeling that if I remove all the parts of you that look like a person, well, I'll find out. You got here? Please listen.
So loud too. Stop doing that. Oh, that's not even fair. I wonder if that part's doable. Ow. Ow. Bitch just knocked me through 100 fucking stories. Or at least 99. 98? I got knocked through a fucking building. I knew she knew too much. I knew she knew too fucking much, man. And this is why you stay with the people who are actually your friend instead of, like, trying to force it, you know? Ow. Hello, Rest.
Where the hell did you come from? You shouldn't be here. Nobody should. You especially shouldn't be here.
I think I'm dead.
You need to get away from her. Now. Her?
Eve?
I didn't think you would actually try to destroy the only other part of her I had left.
Tendenza, Eve, Grace.
I can barely move at all.
You're under arrest for far too many things to list. You must remain silent. If you do not, your safety cannot... You know it doesn't end with you getting away again. Look where you are. After trying for months to find you, of course it figures that number 1 on the wanted board would fall through my ceiling.
I can't believe I fell for a stupid cop trap. She led me right to you.
Who led you right to me? I only see one person here.
Penny, don't pretend you don't. You knew I would be here. Of course you did.
Penny.
You're, head of... God, she literally said she didn't have a formal title. I can't even talk about her without sounding like a lunatic. The big machine and the person doing the... She's making some kind of weapons.
You're not coherent.
God, I am such an idiot.
Where are the others in your group? Where's Quaver?
Why would I tell you? I'm not gonna let you hurt any of them.
You've hurt Quaver enough already. You were feeding into... She's just a child. She doesn't know any better.
She knows plenty.
Oh, okay. Did she block me with her goddamn... Sound wasn't bad. You recovered from that really goddamn... Ooh, God. Oh! Oh! God damn! You know, for getting thrown through a goddamn building, you're standing pretty strong and tall, Beat. Then again, you probably aren't actually human, so...
You look like shit, Rest. What did she even do to you? Shh, shh. Let me take care of it. Don't get up. That's a crazy hole you made in the ceilings. I honestly didn't think that would happen. So you must have, which means that's what it really, really must have felt like. After that, I'm surprised you're able to breathe, much less almost kill my boss. I've got another one for you. Why do we give our police guns? I mean, specifically harm us. Why do we give our cops guns? You've had to have thought about this. What, really? No? Goddamn nothing? Think for a second. What are the guns for? They're overkill for the whole point of what we do here. Like, what the hell is a band gonna do? Guitar a cop to death?
Yes.
I understand the irony of that statement given who I'm talking to right now, but whatever, who cares? Move on. The point is,
It's moving
even
on.
if the band tries to guitar the cop to death, all that happens is we get a silence, or maybe multiple of them at once. And bullets really don't do much in a vacuum. We've tested this. I've had computer-operated turrets shoot these stupid things with the cameras off and employees off duty. The bullets don't even touch them. I don't mean that figuratively. I mean they literally do not physically interact with them. It's like they move between whatever particles of space they take up. But the cops don't know that. We don't tell them. And because the cops don't know that, the bullets work.
Yeah, so we're working on Cognito Hazard rules, where it's like, this works because we think it should work.
Now, I don't have the luxury of ignorance. Maybe this gun's useless on you. Still worth a try. Don't. Why should I not? Rest. She blew up your house. She wrecked millions of dollars of equipment and endangered lives, yada yada yada. I'd be doing you a huge favor. Again, if the gun even works. And if it doesn't, I know it'd work on her friends at least.
Oh, beat, 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 beat! Hi, Quaver.
Stop!
What the hell did she do to you? I was
She...
talking to Penny.
Help!
What are you doing? What are you...
Thank God you guys
She
are here.
lost her
Guys,
mind.
it's not. Why did she? Oh, I forgot you were there. God, it's actually funny.
I've seen that before. Sforzando, what have you been doing?
The job you pay me for. Well, the job I sort of pay you to pay me for. You can't get anywhere after this. You're stuck in a box, Beat. And that isn't going to change.
Beat, stop. It's over. I just want to go home. It was her birthday. Did you even notice?
What are you talking about?
The day at the stadium, when I left the house, when I took the guitar, I just wanted to do something nice for her. Did you even care about that?
God,
Or just the...
I've been moving fast enough to not even realize.
What was that?
I said, you're right. But, Quaver, that wasn't the way to...
At least I did something. So what happens? What now?
I lock up Sforzando
Not about
and
your
try
stupid
to
job
sort
or
out
any of the... What happens to my friends?
I don't know. They did a lot of... The law's what it is, Quaver.
What makes me special?
Quaver, you're a
Yes,
kid.
so what if I'm a kid? That didn't stop harm before. I'm sick of you acting like I'm made of... You look at me as if I'm just going to break into little pieces at the smallest thing. I'm stronger than that.
She honestly is.
I know what it's like to hold on to these feelings. I get it. I've been...
There's no way you could.
So what exactly is beat? A cruel answer. Punchline! That kind of jump scared me a little bit.
From the top of the hour here, right outside of our studio. Harm Tower has collapsed. Physically collapsed. We still don't have comment from anyone inside the crisis within the organization. High-ranking Harm officer Sforzando, Harm's primary researcher, has been arrested. The charges... And yet another shock this week with Harm. Chief Officer Rest has just announced she's stepping down from... word on who's set to replace her. A statement from Harm's new head of PR, Piangendo, they emphasized that, quote, "We are committed to fixing the mistakes of the past. Rest's negligence allowed Sforzando to operate without oversight. Today, we're proud to announce an effort to redouble our presence in the city. Harm is an organization committed to the safety of the..."
Holy shit. So I am the same as the Beast the same as the Silence, but where did she come from? How did she get here? And what exactly is that like apex moment that caused all this to happen? It's still like not fully clear. Was Rest a part of the band alongside Quaver's mother? So many questions. Not enough answers. Episode 5 complete. 99. Oh, we need to read the other notes. How does that even work? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It seems like a mistake, but I have to trust it because the machines don't lie, especially when I've got her in the closed space next to them every single night. So everything else to me is lying to myself. Honestly, I think she's lying to herself. I won't pretend to know exactly what mechanism makes this possible, but it's a gift. She's the first self-perpetuating silence, or something close to that. An uncollapsing wave, barely out of step with the universe, beating slowly. There are times she isn't even here, though where else could she be? I have no idea. And because of that, I don't know if she can really be called the same thing. I don't think Silence moved beyond reality the same way. I'll admit I'm jealous because she can see more than I can, and I'll admit I'm pissed about it because she doesn't. Her sight is broken, but because she has willpower, she's shaping herself. And finally, I'm not contaminating it with what I'm seeing. I'm actually looking inside. But that means I need to remove the bits of her that she thinks exist, which reasons I have to do this. If I don't, she could turn into something worse. The research could help people, including me, because I'll understand more about how this all works. Better dampeners. Related, also better weapon potential. Speaking on which, the extra-zonal clients need to see the results of Mori stops flowing. No money faucet means no resources, which is bad for everyone around me. And it's just because societal collapse is bad for me. Also, no resources mean no more dampeners. No dampeners means Rest pays attention to me in a way I do not want. But also, no money means the same thing, so... There's also the fact that if all of this breaks down, which the reason above would lead to, there's a huge risk of the intrazonal populace realizing too much about how Silence works. And if that happens, if what would happen is bad, I think, it'd be a kindness to just nuke everything. Yeah, literal cognito hazard mindset. People think noise can be beaten. People think the silence can be beaten, and thus it can be. The silence can be shot because their conception allows them to be shot. But if people figured out, wait, that's not how it actually works, cognito hazard, silence gets to take over. Also, fundamentally, she's just too distracting. Why haven't I already started this process? More reasons, but why am I bothering writing these? Who am I trying to convince? So, Franzo, by this time tomorrow, you'll have cracked her open and looked inside and found out you've been trying to find for 7 goddamn years. This cold, sick, stupid hurt you feel. Get over it. She's nothing. She's basically a cancer. This hurt is just chemotherapy. This is how you know it's working. Liebuster. Oh, hi! That's not Beat! Okay, so when we continue, we're gonna go find out, what's going on with her right here. That's the Quaver's mother, right? This chick from, One More Night? But yeah, I think for right now that's a pretty good stopping point. Okay, things are starting to get interesting. Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I am out. Later.